St. Patrick was born in Britain about 1,600 years ago and was raised in a Christian family. This was a time when the great Roman Empire was crumbling and pirates began to invade the island of Britain. One day, raiders came and kidnapped Patrick while he was still a boy.
He was taken across the waters on a ship to a country called Ireland, and there he was sold as a slave.
For 6 years, he was a slave, herding sheep, with little food and no company. Patrick was so miserable and lonely, and he began to pray to God very much.
Later he said he prayed 100 times during the day and 100 times during the night.
One day, he heard God's voice in a dream telling him, "You will return to your own country. Your ship is ready." Patrick knew this meant that God was going to help him escape, so he obeyed God and left immediately. He walked and he ran over 200 miles to get to the coast where God provided a ship that would take him back home to Britain.
His trip to get back home over land and sea took over 2 years.
His family rejoiced when he arrived back home. Then, one day he had another dream from God. In the dream, he heard the people of Ireland begging him to come back and teach them about God. Patrick became a priest and then a bishop, and when the time was right, he said one last goodbye to his family.
He sailed as a missionary back to the land where he had once been held as a captive.
He traveled around the countryside teaching the Irish about God and starting many churches.
There are many legends about St. Patrick. One of them tells how he used a shamrock that was growing at his feet to illustrate the Holy Trinity.
He showed the people how the shamrock had 3 parts but was one just like God. The people of Ireland loved St. Patrick and he loved them too. He spent the rest of his life traveling around teaching the Irish people about God.
We can learn some important lessons from the life of St. Patrick.
One is to pray much and to listen for God's voice.
Another is to obey God even when it's difficult.
And another lesson is to love and serve others, even those who have not been kind to us.
St. Patrick died on March 17th, and our tradition of wearing green is to honor him and the country he devoted his life to loving and serving, Ireland, which is sometimes also called the Emerald Isle because of its lush green countryside. We hope that when you wear green every year on March 17th, you will think of Ireland and St. Patrick and remember the story that the kindergartners have